Good evening, friends of Twitch. Who is already in chat? Probably no one. Oh, my lights are off. 1 second. I knew something was a bit weird. The lighting was off. And audio seems okay. Maybe the intro is a bit loud. We should probably swap over, shouldn't we? Let's swap over from the intro song to something a bit more chill. And let me know if you're already here. And if you're tuning in for the first time, or if you've already been here before, welcome. Welcome to my stream. We are back on yet another Monday evening for me, just past 9 p.m. here in Switzerland. And we shall be picking up where we left off on Friday, looking at SoundCloud data. Hello, Astro Charles, and welcome back. How are you? How was your weekend? Hope you had a good time. I had a fairly good weekend, actually. A lot of sleeping. A lot of resting, a lot of sleeping. I guess it was, for you people in the US, lots of fireworks, right? Yeah. Well, happy 4th to you if you celebrate. If you don't, that's okay too. But yes, fireworks, not a huge fan. We've always had pets as a family, so it's always been a bit of a tricky one, having pets and having fireworks go off and stuff. So I don't know if you have any pets, but it's a constant dilemma. So I like the stuff that they're doing now with like drone shows and stuff. That's pretty cool. It's a nice alternative, and it's a lot more eco-friendly. Not a fan. Okay. I see that you're... Is it just me, or has the color of your name changed? That's interesting. Went from red to like a more salmon color. Maybe you changed it, I'm not sure. I'm just getting stuff fired up. Getting myself fired up. No. I don't need to do that. I have enough hype. Looks red to me, I didn't change it. That's fascinating. So in Twitch preview, it's red, but in stream chat in OBS, it looks a bit salmon. That's interesting. I wonder if it's a reflection thing. I'm gonna reload chat here just to see. Funny. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that is. It's interesting. Well, it's not important. What is important is that we were working with SoundCloud data last time, and we discovered some issues. That wasn't very good. So we should probably get back into that. And for that, we should switch over. So anywho, the SoundCloud data. Let me see if I can find that data again, because I actually saved it from last time. Imagine that, I actually backed up my data. It's incredible, I know. Why is it not opening? There we go. Oh, sorry, that recycle might have been a little bit loud. All right, so we have... Here we go. So this is the SoundCloud data that we were looking at last time. We had some issues with JSON formatting. So the likes JSON is like this. This is the raw file. And there were some issues with the final formatted file. This was the one that I created. and then there was a CSV that we generated from that, and we imported the CSV into Postgres, and that had some errors in it. I don't know if anyone remembers. So let me just check. I don't remember where I stored the error. Where did I store the error? Because it normally writes them somewhere. Actually don't remember. But there was this table. So there was something that already... Oh, localhost refused. That's fun. Good evening, Jordan. Load the JSON as JSON in Postgres rather than a CSV. Yeah, that's what I'm going to end up doing now, because I don't want to convert it anymore. I was hoping to use it as CSV, but it's not going to happen. How are you, Jordan? Have you been enjoying yourself with your country going out of control because of what's happening in a certain sport? We don't talk about this sport on this channel, just FYI. We don't mention it by name. It's the sport that shall not be named, but everybody knows what sport we're talking about. England's going nuts because of the sport. Yes, I believe so. Things must be kind of crazy. Things were crazy here, very briefly, I might say, until they weren't, because it stopped, which was kind of funny. Oh, I didn't refill my water. I'll have to do this after. Well, I hope you're well, Jordan. That's great to hear. So yeah, the import worked really well, but yeah, it messed up somewhere because, and this is the key thing, the native JSON functions in Postgres are easy to use. Yeah, I know the JSONB stuff is quite good. I've used it a couple times. It's just the import is a bit tedious. But yeah, so one thing that I noticed, I have 850 something likes and there's only 724 rows, but there were only 6 or 7 errors, which means that somewhere something went wrong. So we're gonna actually rename, we'll leave this SC likes formatted, that's fine. Maybe we just rename it to CSV. This is like the fallback in case absolutely nothing works. And I recognize that I don't have the number of plays of these tracks, but purely based on duration and when I added it to my library, I don't know if I have that, I might be able to come up with some kind of recommendation. Yeah, if in case you're wondering, it's this is today's goal. I made a little pun there too. I don't know if you can find it. Yeah, I made a little pun there. I think the fan is on. Yeah, that's okay. I've also expanded my my head coverings collection a little bit because TD Racing was saying things about my hat collection, that we should expand it. And they donated a lot of bits last stream. I think it was something like 1,500 bits. Yeah, 1,500 they dumped in the stream so that I could buy myself more hats. And I haven't bought any more hats yet. I just went and searched for some more hats, so that's something that we have. Okay, so import JSON, that's easy enough. We can just do import data from file and we can do the same thing as last time. Assuming my Mac wants to cooperate. Yeah, this is great. Everyone gets to see everything. 1 second. Can't show y'all my files, yo. Sorry. It's very unfortunate. It did pixelate. Yeah, it did pixelate. I was just double checking if it pixelated. There it is. Okay. SoundCloud. So we want the SC likes formatted JSON because the SC likes JSON. That's the one that has this collection stuff in it, which is just introducing a nested structure that we don't need. So the formatted one is the one that I broke it out so that it didn't have that nested structure in it. So now here's the fun part. How do I tell Postgres, or rather DataGrip, that this is JSON? I need to basically put one column with JSON B, right? Jordan, this is for you. Because right now it's like found some weird formatting stuff. I probably need to create a new one. Let's call this one JSON. All right. I would think there's a JSON type for your column. Yeah, there definitely should be. I mean, need to get rid of this stuff. Yeesh. How do I think I can, yeah, there we go. So we create one, and we call this JSON B. The value separator. You see, this is what worries me, is the new line and row separator stuff. Space. New line would be row separator, in theory. But the whole thing is JSON. See, it's got like nested arrays in it. I mean, nested. First row is not header. Oh wait, I know what went wrong here. I have to do it on the table. That was the problem. I did import from file, but I was hovering over SC likes. That's okay. Formatted JSON. Okay. What if I make a new one called JSON B? And we can save it. Save. Value separator. I don't actually know how to import JSON. Maybe we need to look up. Maybe we need to look it up. You can look it up. Why not? Just have a lot of stuff open. Let me just close some stuff. It's a bit noisy. Data grip import JSON. This is supported since 2016. Export. That's an export. I don't need to export to JSON. For more complicated cases, consider using scripting extractors. Maybe we should get a plugin. Oh, thank you, Jason. Jordan. Okay. Oof. Oof. What? Insert into table. Why do I need to JSON array elements replace values? Why do I need to do that? Copy will simply be defeated by backslash in the JSON. Looks like it's escaping the slashes. Aha. Well, I don't have that problem. Mine is valid JSON. But it might be worth getting like JSON Groovy. Although that's an extractor. Let's look it up. Maybe it also does import. Configure an extractor for delimiter separated values. Ah, this is an export. Ah, but add a custom extractor. That could work. Okay. Let's go get it. Data grip extractors. What is this? JSON Groovy with numbers fix. Available context bindings. Columns, rows, out, format or transpose. Data row, data column. You see why I was trying to do this in CSV, Jordan. Thanks for scripts. The second script doesn't work. I had to fix the quotes. Mangled double quotes in the second script. Ah, that's JSON. Or grab it here. Ah, but they fixed it. Okay, that's fine. Well, okay. Let's just get this. This is JSON Groovy. What is this written in? Does anyone know what this is written in? Is this PHP or something? Import static? I don't know what this is. This looks like PHP. Oh, Python. Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, we have to, oops, save. JSON Groovy. Let's just save this on the desktop for now. I don't know exactly if I'm gonna need it. Thanks, Jordan. JSON Groovy. Groovy, groovy. This is a bit of a weird track. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so type or paste the code of the extractor in a new file. Add a custom extractor in the files window. Navigate to scratches and consoles extension. Okay. Files window. File. Oh, I can't do this now. Oh wait, yes I can. Hold on. No, I can't do it from here. Gosh darn it. Where was this? Hold on. In the files window, view, tool windows, files, navigate to scratches and consoles, extensions, database tools and SQL, data, extractors. There's already a JSON Groovy. Right click the extractor and click new file. New file. Okay, wait. I don't get this. This is very confusing. I don't understand this. Does someone understand this instruction? I don't understand this instruction. Let's try this again. That was a short track. Array. Type or paste the code of the extractor in a new file. You can use your code of other extractors in the extractors folder to write your extractor. Also, you can try the following extractors. New file. Ooh, okay. I think that only works for extracting. You have to build an extractor for DataGrip to use, then it's available in the data import window. Yeah, this is what I'm wondering. So, okay, let's do new file. JSON test. Okay, so I have a file. Now I take my Python script, I guess. I put it here. And then if I go to colors, let's just try it with like this, for example. And then I go to right click. No, they put here, export, Postgres Lego colors. Ah, JSON. Okay, so we should be able to also import with JSON. Import data from a file. This is interesting. Okay. Why isn't this format available to me on the import window? JSONB, but I can't use that. This is weird. I can only export to JSON. Huh. That's very strange. How did I import JSON last time? Row separator. So hold on, if I do semicolon on both, then it does some weird stuff here. Might have to write DML from the local file. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Row separator is new line, but that's not correct. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I think import only works with CSV. Load JSON file to DataGrip. Postgres. I have a customer's oh here, okay. I have a customer's JSON which is an array of objects and it's pretty plain without nested. I want to import them all into my Postgres DB. Feed the JSON into a SQL that extracts the information and inserts that into a table. If the JSON attributes have exactly the name as the columns, you can do something like this. Oh. Really? That's a massive DML. That's going to be huge. But let's try it. Worth it. But I mean, all those columns, I mean, holy moly. It's like 50 something columns in here. New customers will be inserted, existing ones will be updated. The magic part is the JSON populate record set, which generates a relational representation of the JSON objects. If the data is provided as a file, you need to first put that file into some table in the database. So you put it into a table. The link I shared shows how to do it from a local file. Try a combination of both. Upload the file into a single row using copy. Then you can use the above statement, just remove the CTE and the staging table. Right. Command line psql. Load the JSON into a psql variable using backticks. Oh. That could work. Just imported 26,000 records in less than 5 minutes. Huh. Single column CSV. Ah. So, yeah, but what about the nested ones? So truncate the leading and trailing square brackets. Let's try. Because it's in Docker, I'd have to use the CLI in Docker to do it this way. Yeah, I did that last time, Jordan. Load everything into a single string column, then JSON extract using JSON to build a new table. I just want to do that the clean way and not the dirty way. So I have that. When was JSON stuff? That was the PDF stuff. Yeah, I remember this. I remember doing the same thing for the PDF data. So we did here, see, split part from the raw data. That was fun. That was the first, oh, that was from an array, hold on. Then there was, let me check this out. Or was it, no, hold on, maybe it wasn't the supermarket stuff, that wasn't JSON. What was JSON stuff? I think recipe stuff was JSON. I think it was this one. Yeah, where we were cleaning recipes. That might have been JSON. I'm just checking previous queries because that's always a good thing to look. Oh, this was nasty. This was so nasty. That wasn't there. Maybe it was the Netflix stuff? That could be. Ah, yeah, JSON playback events. Totally. Yeah. So this was unnesting JSON. So basically, we had Netflix usage playback events. SQL dialect not configured? All right, that's just a random file, that's fine. We had this Netflix usage playback events, which was here. And we did the same thing. We had here these play traces. This is one column with JSON in it. And the way that we extracted it was we converted that to JSON, and then play traces JSON. We just unnested it and then used JSON each text to extract some stuff. So this will be something very, very similar that we'll need to do then afterwards, I suspect. Oh, this was Lego stuff. I can get rid of that for now. So we're gonna do the same thing. One column. We're gonna do one column as basically straight up import. without any formatting. The difficulty is getting each row. That's the hard part, because it's wanting to split each row out. And the only way we could do this, so the formatted JSON, the way that we could do this is by splitting this one here, these curly braces, and saying this is a new row. Sorry. I don't know. I think what we should do, actually, I have a good idea. I have a decent idea. What we should do is create a copy of the formatted JSON. Duplicate this. I'm going to call this SC likes trunk. And we're going to modify this. We're going to modify this so that it only contains 2 records. So we have, just have to make this smaller because I cannot read this. So this is the first record up to here. Let's collapse that for a sec. This is the first record. And then there's a second record to here. And the rest of this file, we're going to just delete it for now. Okay. So we have now 2 records. Of course, they have like nested JSON and stuff, which is why this becomes quite complicated. But in this truncated one, if we can find the right formatting to separate the rows properly, then we could probably do it. So we're going to do the trunk. And I don't need this files thing. Okay, we'll close that later. Okay, so this is whatever, JSONB. So the moment you see it's putting everything into 2 rows. I don't know exactly where the stuff is going, but this is going to be interesting. So new line is going to generate like that, which is wrong. So value separator is, can I not select something else? Like comma? Yeesh. Let's put semicolon because then it doesn't do anything. And then the row separator would be comma. Oh, that doesn't work. Can you convert it to an ND JSON and then try to use new lines as line breaks? I feel like everything is coming back to me of the crap that I went through last time to deal with JSON. I could probably convert it to ND JSON. I just would need an online converter. I think JSON to ND JSON. I think it was this one. Let's try. So this is our truncated file. Paste JSON here. Process. Okay. That looks reasonably okay. That's a nice idea, Jordan. So if we do import again, import data from file, trunk. Oh, that looks promising. So we have tab, whatever, it doesn't do anything with it. Looks pretty good, actually. Empty string, new line as row separator. Let's just call this column, and here we would put JSONB, right? Or no, it was JSON, I believe, not JSONB. And we'll call this likes JSON. Well, nobody likes JSON, but yeah. Trim white spaces. That might actually be helpful, but I probably don't want to do that. Let's try this. Okay, 2 rows are imported. Okay. So that looks interesting. Let's move this to the right. So these are my 2 rows. If I was going to do something similar, let's just copy this for now. What did we do? So we did with JSON data, and all we have, we don't even have these IDs yet. We have select. This is already JSON. So we would do likes JSON from. Oh, this is probably a little bit small for you to read, right, chat? Sorry about that. Is that better? I think it might have been a bit small before. From from personal SC likes trunk. Okay. So we've got with JSON data. What's this look like so far? We might not need to do this step, but okay, this is already formatted as JSON, so we don't need to do that step. Fine, perfect, even better. So we do with JSON parsing as select blah 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 from JSON data, but we don't have those things, so we skip this too. JSON. Okay. From personal.sc likes trunk. This we don't have, this we don't have. So we're doing JSON array elements from likes JSON as likes rows and unnest likes JSON. Okay. Then we try select star from JSON. Let's see what we get. Function unnest does not exist. No function matches the given name. Say what now? I don't need that. Do I not need that? Let's check what that is. Cannot call JSON array elements on a non-array. Ooh, I think it's because of the nesting stuff. I think that's the problem. Yeah, so JSON array elements. Key value pairs of a JSON object. Auto-generated definition. I think we have to unnest it first. I can only arrest arrays. Yours is a JSON object. Oh, so I was unnesting, and that's correct. No. You can only unnest arrays. Yours is a JSON object. Sorry, this track is just weird. How do I work with this? How do I convert this? I know I did this. JSON each text. Because that's a JSON function. Let me just see what happens. Oh, okay. Here we go. See, the thing is though, I'd have to generate a row number for each import. I would have to generate in the first, okay, so I would have to actually generate a little auto numerating column. Auto numeration. So select star from probably have to increase this size too. So select star from personal sc likes trunk, and we're gonna do everything in it. Well, there's only one column anyway. We're gonna do sc, oh no, it's just likes JSON, and we're gonna call this JSON extract path. Will pull out certain values at a column from the object. Yeah, the array would still have the square brackets, right? Okay. We're just gonna design this with these two rows, and then after we can just import all of them at once. I think that makes sense. So I need an auto enumerating ID. So row number. That we can use the row number function for that. Row number as ID, or row ID, for example. Okay. So we now have a row ID. Then we do JSON as from auto numeration. So we don't need that. So we do row ID. Requires an over clause. Oh, of course. What's the other alternative to generating a row number? That's auto incrementing per row. Generate auto incrementing ID per row Postgres. Row number is fine, just to over. Yeah, it's an empty over, right? You could also use serial. But I think that only works in the DML, right? Yeah, that's only working in DML. Whatever. Over nothing, so. Yeah, so you'd have here these row IDs. Yeah, okay, because I'm gonna need that, because those are like a like ID. Oh yeah, generate UUID also works. That's also true. But I'll just take a number, that's fine. It's also fine. Generate UUID 4? Is that different? Generate UUID. Is the 4 a typo? I feel that's like a typo. V4 UUID. Yeah, but does Postgres support that? I don't think Postgres even supports that. Oh yeah, I don't have the extension. I'm not gonna start installing extensions on my Docker Postgres image. I don't do that on stream. I've learned that the hard way. Well, yeah, row number does the trick anyway, so it won't duplicate. So, okay, so we have this crazy JSON stuff here. I can make this a bit bigger. And okay. Then we have JSON each just generates each individual JSON pair. But Jordan, you were saying JSON extract path. And what is the usage of that? So let's check the usage. Text. So from JSON, path elements as text. So if I just do likes JSON, what's gonna happen here? I need to specify a second parameter in the argument. It wants me to specify column name kind. Like that? Oh, it's not single quotes. It's single? Not double quotes. Interesting. So I would need to do this for every single one. So that's the key name. And how do I get the value? Oh, this is the value. Right. So this is as basically kind. Yeah. Every column I want to use. Haha. All of them. What about the nested ones? How do I do that? So if we look at the file, we know that there's let me look at the other one, hold on. SC formatted JSON. So this is the structure. Every column I want to use. So the nested ones will come out as JSON or an array column. I might have to cast it. Yeah, like this one here. So user, for example. Let's try with the user one because that's a good example. So user ID, for example. So if I do user, then this will come out as an object, as an array. Oh, I have to cast this. Well, I don't know if it's an array, but yeah, it comes out as a JSON object. Okay, so I can just run JSON extract path twice, right? So if I do JSON extract path like this from JSON, and then I say I want to extract, for example, the ID. So this is user ID. That looks right to me. First one is 1529887757. All right, okay. So if you do JSON extract likes JSON user, you get an object. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Okay. This is actually not bad. It's going quite well. Quite well. So I'll go get some water and I'll be right back. How about that? Enjoy yourselves in the meantime. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. I'm back. Did you have a nice time on break? You have to extract an array value, then ns the array column to turn it back into rows. think that was an older comment from you, Jordan. Well, I have to decide what I want now. That's the real question. Let's see what we want here. I just need one track, because I only need to look at one thing. This one. All right. So, what do I want to analyze from this? It's a very good question. I think I would like to look at a few different things. I obviously need the information of the track itself. So the kind track I already know, because these are all tracks. So we're going to do ID, and we're going to call this track ID. I'll probably have to copy this because we're going to do this a few times. So then we have created at, which is the date the track was created. That's not so interesting. The duration is interesting for me because I might have a preference towards certain track lengths. I don't know that yet. The duration, I believe, is in milliseconds. Let me just check. Jan Muller, Englishman in New York. Let's go to SoundCloud. Just gonna mute it just in case something autoplays, which doesn't happen. Jan Muller, Englishman in New York. So it's 2 minutes 49. So 2 minutes times 60 is 120. 120 plus 49 is 169 seconds. 169 seconds in milliseconds would be times 1,000. Yep, that makes sense. So this is in milliseconds. Okay. If the track is commentable, that doesn't matter. Comment count, I don't think that does matter. Sharing doesn't matter. Tag list, we want those. So tag list is the track tag list. We'll probably do some cool, amazing text learning, NLP, amazing machine learning stuff on that. We could, of course. Then we need streamable, we don't care. Embeddable, we don't care. Purchase URL, purchase title, genre is important. Music analysis, genre. Then we need the title. Title. What else do we need? Description. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need the label name either. Release, key signature, ISRC, BPM. That could be fun if we actually have BPM. I can see it's not filled in here for this one. So it would be fun if we had BPM. I watched, by the way, on Twitch, I watch a musician called Autopilot. And he played a track at 287 BPM on the piano. I mean, he does a lot of looping and stuff. And watching that was just crazy. It was Megalovania, by the way, the track. Was just mind-blowing to see that. Okay, release year, release month, release day. How important is that? Do I like older music? Do I like newer music? That could be. Yeah, I suppose. What we could do is just concat those into one. So release year. release month. And then release day as track release date. We can do the formatting later, right? We don't have to do that now. No one's going to force me to do this right now. License URI is the actual track. I suppose it could just be useful to be able to access it if someone wanted to access this later. I think it's just helpful to have it. Why not? Okay, then we need to extract some other stuff, and we might have to split these things into two tables after, like get all the users into one table after, because there will be duplicate users. But yeah, let's worry about that later. So let's just check what we get from this. Operator does not exist. Blah blah JSON. What now? Those are concats. What's the problem with that? That's very strange. I don't know. Maybe we need separators. It's a bit strange, no? I've never had that before. There we go. Nice. Oh, I would love to remove the quotes. What's the easiest way to do that? Is there an option with JSON extract path to not get the quotes? Let's see, because I would love to just ignore those. I don't want to have to trim them later. It feels like a lot of work. JSON extract path remove quotes. I mean, I can search and replace. Skip double quotes. Might have to use a replace. Okay, I guess we'll have to run replace. Let's try on the track tag list first. Replace from here. What's the syntax for replace? From here, I want to find a quote and I want to replace it with nothing. Function replace. JSON unknown. Car array. It still thinks it's a JSON or something. How do I cast a string? Oh my god, am I stupid? Text. I think it's just text in Postgres. Yeah, and then, well, that's a problem for future me. Yeah, okay. This looks like a lot of fun. So Jordan, you were saying this is the easy way? Yeah, okay. This seems like a lot of work, but this is what we do for analytics stuff, right? We sacrifice everything. Least technically difficult way. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate it. That is very helpful. Very, very helpful. Come on. Okay. Are there quotes anywhere else? The URI has quotes. Okay. So we only have to do this 3 times. That's okay. Text. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Okay, that looks clean. Nice. Okay. So now we go to the next object, which is the user object. Although there's some other stuff down here. Let's cover this stuff first. Permalink URL, artwork URL, stream URL, download URL, waveform URL, available country codes. Ah, that's very important. This one has null, but that will not always be null. I found some that are only available in certain countries, but it's not interesting for analysis. User favorite, true. Yes, because it's in my likes. User playback count. Wait. What's that? Playback count. Oh, that's the global playback count. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so that's the track playback count, which is a number actually. So we can just take a one like this. We don't need the replace function. So JSON playback count is the track global playback count. It's a shame that my playback count is not in there. I have not played this track 85,000 times. Favoritings count. That's interesting. Should we have that in there too? Seems like a weird one. How many people have favorited it? That's not so important. The playback count is important, but that's the global one, but it just kind of ranks them. User play... Yeah, so this user playback count, I haven't played this track more than once. Englishman in New York. I definitely know that I've played this one more than once. So... Oops. So I don't know what the user playback count means. And we can look it up. Maybe there's something here. User playback count SoundCloud. We have a new track object. Here's the schema, deprecated fields. Yeah, they don't tell you what it means, right? Property was deprecated. Shame. So it was deprecated, so we need to get it somewhere else, and we didn't get it yet. This was 2021. Interesting though. New track object. User playback count option int. What's that even mean then? Let's go back to the track object. Maybe there's a thing about that. API Explorer. Tracks. Returns authenticated users track activities. Oh, whoa. There's some stuff in here. Repos count. User playback count 1. How come they don't say what it means? That annoys me. User playback count. It's kind of annoying. Shouldn't they describe it somewhere? Oh, someone wrote an npm package. Oh, I probably could have just used this. Oh, Noob. I wish Noob was here. You're still able to get your client ID and OAuth by inspecting the network traffic. Oh man, that's what we did last stream. Probably an R package. Yeah, but the difficulty is authentication stuff. Downloading tracks. Download track. But what is this? What does it mean? What does it mean? User playback count. What does it mean? Nobody's describing what it means. Want to know what it actually means? Why can't someone just say what it means? Oh. Lol, I opened the stream and you mentioned me. As if you summoned me. Yes! I summoned you, Noob! Noob. Look what they wrote here. Also, you get a shout out, of course. Looks like it's deprecating, just returns 1 every time. Yes! But in their thing, they say... This is March 16th of this year. As part of our efforts to improve, we're introducing a new track object that's up to date with current data model. The new object will be used for all endpoints. Blah, blah, blah. The following shows a schema of our new track model. User playback count. Option, integer. Okay. Deprecated fields. These are the stuff that they're gonna remove them. So they're not removing this. This was in March of this year. And Noob, check this out. This is crazy. Look at this. Some guy wrote an npm package. Obviously. It's in TypeScript, right? Yeah. I don't know TypeScript. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's TypeScript. Wait, no. What's it in? Yeah, TypeScript. This is so funny. Check this out. Authenticating your account is optional, but I recommend it. If you don't authenticate, you won't be able to use private endpoints such as me. SoundCloud has closed down their API applications, but you are still able to get your client ID and OAuth by inspecting the network traffic. If it's TypeScript, you can use it in JS as well. Yeah, sure. Go to any track that has downloads enabled, such as soundcloud.com. Open up DevTools, right-click Inspect, download the track, observe the network tab. You will see something like and client ID equals client ID and OAuth token equals token. Grab these credentials. I can't believe someone wrote this in official documentation. But yes, it's totally like you wrote it. Wait, did you write this? Noob. Did you... Is this from you? Is this you? Noob? Tell us. Is this you? Tempe? Is that you? Don't want to dox you on stream, it's okay. Yeah, so this is kind of annoying. What's annoying is we have the data and stuff, that's okay. Yet. We have the data and stuff and we're working through the schema. But what annoys me is there's something like this in here and it doesn't mean anything, which really annoys me. Okay, so we have the global playback count. Downloadable false, policy null, monetization model null. I don't care about that stuff. Fine. So we've done the track information. Now we go to the user object. The only thing I really care about the user object is basically the name and the ID. Because I just want to be able to see if I like a lot of tracks from one particular user. Everything else is kind of not so important. Maybe the track count or something? I don't know. So let's just include a couple of those. So we've got user ID. Oh, I'll have to probably... user... Where is it? Track count? Is it there? User track count. And then we need another with replace in there, probably. It's gonna be a bit nasty to write. How are you, Noob, by the way? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining again. Replace this whole thing in text form. Any quotes I want to replace. Sorry, I made it a bit small. I will make it bigger again, I promise. Thank you. I want to replace from username. I can go get all the other stuff later, right? And what is the last thing I wanted? Maybe MySpace name? Did anyone see this? I'm not even kidding. I'm not joking. I downloaded this stuff on Friday. This is actually still in their data model. User created and track created app. Why would you recommend to have those in there, Jord? Why would you put those in there? What's the use case behind that? Comments count, online likes count, playlist count, subscriptions. Okay. Look at time series if you listen to newer tracks or older tracks. Well, I put the release year in there. I missed Friday, so I don't know what exactly this data is, if it's yours. Oh, well, we can definitely do the short summary. It's my likes from SoundCloud. So I basically went to soundcloud.com, and shame on you for missing Friday. And I went to here, 826 likes. So we should have 826 rows afterwards. Basically, I downloaded all of these with some difficulty, let's say, using Postman, actually. But there should be 826. Let's just write that here. 826 likes. Yeah, so okay, created. Yeah, I put the release date in here. So the track release date, because that's the actual day the track was released. The created app for the track is a little bit different. So this one was released 14th of May, and it was created on SoundCloud then. So I suppose the release date of the track could be different from the created app. No, it's true. It's true. It could be different. It might actually make sense to do it that way. That's not a bad idea. So track ID, and we'll do, instead of tag list, it's going to be created at, and it's going to be track created at. Oh, I love tab 9. It just knows. It knows. So we have the user track count, and then instead of user name, we have the user created at. And this is then user created at. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the website or something would be cool. Just to have it there. Website. Title? No, website. Okay. So I think that's it. Let's check out the model. Let's see what this looks like. Oopla. Hold on, let me check if I missed something here. Monetization, downloadable, playback count, user favorite. They're all going to be true for user favorite because they're all my favorites. Download URL, stream URL, blah blah blah. Interesting. What's the URI? What's the difference between that and the stream URL? I don't know what the difference is. Okay. Make sure to cast it to timestamp. Oh yeah, nice. Created at timestamp. Dankeschön. And this one could be a date. But I probably have to put brackets around this whole thing so that it casts properly. Created at timestamp. Okay. Ooh, value out of range. Yeah. I did like minuses in here instead. Should be better. Yeah, nice. Okay. So we didn't miss anything. This should be everything. Stop misbehaving. Resize window. There we go. So we have I'll just do it the easy way. Limit 1. And then drag this all the way up and then transpose. Where's the transpose thing? Where was it? Here. I'd also cast the IDs to string because I'm pedantic. Would you know? That's very pedantic. So this is what we will have for every single track. These are all the tags. Now, we obviously don't know which tags belong together, which is kind of stupid, but that's the way that we get the data. So if you look here, this is the tag list that they give you. So it's not perfect. We can do some maybe Levenstein stuff or whatever to figure out which stuff belongs together. I don't know. Named entity recognition, something just super fancy that we can use and people will be impressed. And they'll just be like, I don't know. Like if I talk about machine learning and everyone's like, yeah, machine learning, yo. Anyway, so we have a timestamp for created at, track duration, the tag list, the genre, the title of the track, which is kind of stupid because, oh, what about the artist? I think I made some errors here. So there's this issue, which is track BPM is null, which is fine. Release date, track URI, global playback count, user ID, user track count. It's doing some prefix stuff here. Why is it doing that? Oh, because it has two. Oops. Username. Yeah. So we have username, created at, and website. So this one's a bit of a shitty example because Jan Miller has the artist in it because, well, yeah, anyway. Because he didn't post it. Jan Miller didn't post it himself. But we could probably parse the tracks afterwards for dashes or something. So now, poor data validation from the uploader. Yeah. It's a bit of a fail. It's a bit of a fail, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. We're going to succeed anyway. I don't care. All right, so time is it? 10:30. Okay. We're doing good for time, yo. I should have 826 likes when I finish uploading this. So we need to come back to our trunk. We're going to dump that. Droppy drops. Drop, drop. Boop, boop, boop. Gonna drop. That's the drop. It's quiet today, isn't it? I feel like it's very quiet today. Maybe because yesterday was like a holiday in the US, so like most people are still sleeping off their July 4th celebrations. Okay, so I'm gonna call this SC likes. And now we need to do the conversion thing again, right? So let's clear that. So let's paste the entire JSON. Where's our file tree? There it is. So SC likes formatted final. What the hell did I do there? CSV, get rid of that. Trunk, we don't need that anymore. Formatted JSON. Here we go. Oop. Yeah, that didn't work. I need to open it. How ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Don't save. Get close to this. Don't save it either. Here we go. Today's still a holiday in the US because the 4th was a weekend. Is it? No. I think people might have taken a day off. Maybe. Oh, this is a big file. I guess we'll just wait. Oh. It's very intense. DD! Matty Two Shoes, I saw your email, buddy. Several people have the day off today in the US. Email? Boop you, Lola! Boop! Email? I don't remember sending you an email. I'm blanking. Matty Two Shoes is live. If you read this, please click it to let me know you saw it. Yay! Cool. That worked. Thank you for clicking that. Matty Two Boops. I should probably put this into a file first, because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up if I just copy paste it. Ah, come on. No. I have to copy this. Copy that. Copy that. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is... Yeah, okay. That looks okay. Hey Jordan, that looks like it turned out okay actually. Of course my Mac is gonna be like, what are you doing? SC likes final. Yep, this is the SoundCloud data from Friday. What I'm trying to do is figure out if I can make myself a little recommendation engine, basically. Yeah, new line delimited JSON. We all love JSON, don't we? So that looks like it worked out okay. Do we have 826 lines? Oops, I should probably check. Let's check. If I don't have 826 lines, then the original JSON probably has errors in it. 726. Oh! Probably I messed up doing the stuff with the Postman API. How much margin of error is that? This is gonna bother me for so long. 726 over 826. 826? Wait. 826, yeah. God damn it. That's only 87%. I'm missing 12 point something percent of my likes. Will missing 12% of my likes cause me to not have a clean analysis? Chad, I need your input on this one. Do I go back and do all the data download again with Postman API? Or do I leave it as it is for now, just see what I can get with the stuff, with the likes that I have, and say that it'll be 88% significant, basically, or whatever. Not significant, but that it's significant enough to say that it's okay. I need someone to tell me it's okay, basically. Or someone to boop me. That's also okay. If you boop, I'll also take that as a sign. Because I don't really want to do the Postman stuff again. And I don't want to install... I know, noob, I know you're going to write it. I don't want to install the TypeScript npm package. I know you're going to write it. You're going to tell me to install the package because it's super easy, blah, 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 blah. Personal. Import data from file. Well, no one said anything, so that's fine. I assume everything's good. Also, Lola be lurking in here without getting a shout out. How was your stream, Lola? Install the package. Yeah, sure, Jordan. Nope. Nope. I have no patience for that today. I just have no patience. SC likes. And this is called likes JSON. I do not like JSON. I mean, yes, I like JSON, but it's very difficult. Ah, 726. It's still 88%. Come on, people. Let's not be so harsh. It's still 88%. It's better than 0, okay? It's better than 0. So we have... Oh, we don't need the row enumeration thing because we have the track ID. So we can just do... with JSON. Yeah. From personal dot sc likes. All right. So that is that, and we're done. Oh yeah, right. The limit's still in there. Let's do limit 100. Oof. Null. Yep, we gotta start handling. Errors now. So we wrote the script. Okay, I wrote the script. Case when JSON extract path likes JSON release year is not null, then I'm gonna write it this way because this thing is so long. And I need these concats in there. This I need to take out. So you rewrote this thing based on 2 lines. And of course, some of the stuff won't match now. Else null, which we don't need to write, and as track release date. Oh, hold on a second. It's not empty, right? I can't cast to date. I can't cast to date there. That's the problem. Yeah. But it's gonna be null. Where is it? Track release date. Null, null, null. See? So I do is not null. Does not equal null. Cast the null as a date. Like this? Nah, just do like this. How do you do that? But it's having an issue that it's finding them. Hold on. I think it's a case sensitive thing. Ha! It was a case sensitive problem. So let's check. Okay, so the track BPM, we also have to cast as null. Where's the track BPM? Your text editor looks like it's about to have an earthquake every time you type. Yes, that's power mode. It's very helpful. Case when JSON extract path likes blah blah blah. Text not equal to null. Then then this. Formatting. Then JSON extract path JSON BPM. There we go. So we have track genre. I mean, we can cast all the white as nulls if we really wanted to. Track tag list. Case. When. JSON extract path tag list not equal to null. Oh no, it's empty. Can't I just coalesce? Does Postgres have a null if function? It's basically coalesce. I could use coalesce in this case where it's empty. That would actually be easier than case one. Coalesce. Coalesce replace. Boom. And we do comma null. I don't think we need to write null though. Let's find out. Yeah, it doesn't fit because it's an empty string. That's the problem. It has a null if function? Really? So basically null if replace blah blah blah. Then what? How does that work? Null if call name val to replace with null. What's the column name in this case? Likes JSON, I guess. Second argument will be an empty string. Oh, oops, hold on. So null if, and then replace, and then, oops, single quotes. That doesn't work though, because this is it's an empty string. It's not null. That's the problem. That's a little bit different between something like R and Postgres. Case when leading space. Yeah, there's a leading space there. I could L-trim, probably. We could try L-trim instead. Let's try that. Hey! Thank you, Jordan. That worked. I don't know how they... Teamwork! Teamwork make the dream work, as they say. I think there's like a meme for that. Thank you, Jordan. Freaking awesome. You are legend, mate. So, I don't know how to handle these crazy values. Genre, we should do the same. So we'll do null if, and then bloop, single quotes. I always keep mixing those up. This is just the cleanup part. Genre. Ooh. Can't use memes without a box. That wasn't a meme. This is a meme.
Garbage.
That's a meme. So we're just cleaning up this garbage. So null if we could use for these as well instead of case whens. Let me see if that works. Let's check it out. Null if this empty string as null BPM. Yeesh. What? Doesn't like this. Why doesn't it like that? Text? I'd probably lower or uppercase all the string values, as well as removing backslashes. Yeah, I'm gonna come to that in a moment. I haven't finished that yet. I might do that in a second iteration loop. Doing everything in one loop seems a bit crazy, but it's certainly possible. I'm just trying to figure out what to do here with the BPM stuff, but I guess null if doesn't work as well there for some reason. Why does that not work there? Why doesn't that work?
I think I am getting a text message. Bloop. Ah, there it is.
People are funny. Y'all know that? People are funny. Because you're casting null to a string, so it becomes null. Yeah, but if I don't do that, it says JSON unknown. It can't work with JSON type. It doesn't really matter. Case when's working, so. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have this stuff. Oh, user website null. Great. We can do the same, I think. No, because it actually says null in it. That's the problem. We have to do a case when there too. User website. Same thing as here, basically. JSON extract path. When JSON extract path likes JSON, this one inside the brackets. I don't want the replace function, just want this. Yeah. When this equals null, end as user website. Perfect. Not your dope.net. All right, so that looks good. We didn't do it with the full data set yet. We can run it with the full data set and see if we run into any issues. Okay, that's fine. So Jordan's recommendation was to mess with the backslash stuff here with the track tag list to maybe clean this up a little bit. The problem is there's all these backslashes in there. I want to just output the tag list. Just want to see what this looks like. Come on, why is this not working? Okay, whatever. Okay, Feld, you can be in lurk. I appreciate you. Nice to see you here. So I think we could just get rid of all the backslashes, basically. Just replace them. And probably other stuff like these and amp stuff. Just to clean it up, right? Just to make it a bit easier afterwards. So we'll just replace. We'll just wrap some replace stuff. That's in the track tag list. Do a quick where for backslashes. I'll just replace them. I think it's the easiest. Where's the track tag list? There's already a replace here. We'll just wrap another replace. You maverick! Replace. Okay, I gotta check the stuff here. So that's the L trim. I think. Oh, this is so confusing. That's the second replace function. That's the first replace function. This is from the null if. So we have here replace. This is the second bracket. So we replace from this replaced thing any backslash with nada. Oh no. Everything is broken. Syntax error. We broke it. I mean, Jordan, you said Maverick, but I'm not so sure it was such a good idea. Hold on, so that's JSON extract path. This is the replace. Then we have another replace outside it. Then we have L trim. There we go. Oh no. TD, am I ready for what? I hate to ask. I hate to ask. Oh no! We need I think we need a different song for this, to be honest. I think we need something more yeah, I don't know. Just something different. So, hat number 1. Oh wait, there's maybe a timeout on it. TD, let me check this. I don't remember what we did. We did something last time. Hat number 2. There is a there is a redemption limit, but you haven't hit it yet. I've actually upped it by 2 just for you. I won't tell you what it was before. So you have a selection of hats today. There's this hat. Hold on, we'll 1 second. We'll do this properly. So there's this hat, which is a handmade hat, I might add. It's purpley. There's this white hat, which says 100 on it. There's a Mammut hat, which is from our famous Swiss brand. And there's the Vans burgundy. So handmade all the way. That is the first hat. Okay. I put on a Rasta song because I feel like it's appropriate. Yes, sorry. That's just the winter hats. Then we have the 2 baseball hats in different colors. Black or gray. We don't have different ones each stream. I just went and got more from where I needed to go. Black baseball. All right. Noob, what about you? Which I don't know. I'll have to like fit it. Any random. Okay. I might have to like stack them differently. Hold on. I think I'll have to stack them like this. This one's a bit tight, but should be okay. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And I know this is probably being clipped and screenshotted as I speak. But I don't need to wear it for the whole stream, just for a few minutes. Okay, so what was the other stuff we wanted to get? You always need a hothead for working with data. Noob. I have to go back, don't I? Noob, that was just...
Bruh.
Really? That's what you're gonna... Oh boy. Alright, so I think there was some other stuff in here. Oh, that's in the way now. Okay. Bro could be louder. Okay, we could do that. Oh no. Thanks for the clip. You haven't sent me your memes so I can add them to Memebox. I know. I've been a little bit busy. Bro could be louder. Like this?
Bruh.
And probably this one as well then. This one could also be louder. Up even more. Really? Okay.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, that's in the yellow right there. Okay. And the oof? That's not in the yellow. That needs to be like up here. Oh, that's still not very loud. You don't hear them on your headphones? Yeah, I do, but I hear everything at kind of same volume, if that makes sense. I just see it peak, so try not to kill chat. Can we have a hat counter? I mean, in terms of submission, like redemptions? Like how many times it's been redeemed? Most number of hat redemptions. Yeah, we probably could do that. You really want to. Now you're just trying to distract me, but okay. We can do that. So we can see a leaderboard. Oh, you mean like per person? Oh, I don't know if that's possible. I mean, the redemptions per person are technically available somewhere. Maybe an overlay. Maybe it needs to be like a stats thing. Let me check. There might be a thing for that. Might be an overlay for it. There might be an overlay for it. I think I have to... Yeah, that's fine. There might be like a stat thing. Stream chat. Labels. Engagement. No? I think I have to go... New project idea. I don't know if there is one. Let me just check. Overlay gallery. Channel points. Oh wait, widgets. Redemption. Hype bar, social media rotator, recent events, credit roll, auto poll, emote greetings. No. Doesn't exist. What's this do? That's for... Oh, okay. That's for stream elements. Leaderboard extension. Yeah, so I would need to install it as a panel. Allow to celebrate your viewers by showcasing the amount of points they have, how long they've subbed, who has given the most bits, sent most messages, etc. Cool, I'm putting this into my dashboard. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I hope this is blurred. Yeah. I just had to check that it's blurred. But I'm putting it in here, okay? TD, that's a great idea. I'm gonna put it up here. It's a really cool idea. Because that's actually a nice thing to see on the stream. It's really a nice thing. Yeah. That's super cool. Don't know if this shows commands or channel point redemptions. I think it's channel point redemptions. I think it's channel point redemptions, but I'll definitely have to test it off stream first. I don't want to install it now on stream, so let's go back. I think it shows channel point redemptions. That's my assumption. All right, I think it's been a few minutes. Also getting very warm because it is like boiling hot in here. it's like 26 or 27 in here, so. Ooh, hot stuff. Hot stuff. So I wanted to actually see if there's any weird characters in here. The easiest way to do that is to regexp. Regexp match? Yeah. Regex match, track tag list, regex. I mean, you or anyone else could build a widget that counts redemptions with text are possible to read from TMI in memebox. Of course, no, like everything you say, noob, I just assume you're saying in memebox afterwards. You don't have to add it as a suffix anymore. I just assume every message you type has in memebox. The one thing I would actually really like to do is use Chris's stream parrot to get chat on screen. I would actually quite like that. Because for the VODs, I think it could be nice to have it on YouTube, to have the chat there. I think it could be nice. Regex match track tag list, and I'm looking for any character like ampersand or percent. What are all the weird characters? I just have to push people to their luck. Yeah, stream parrot as well. Yes. What are all the weird characters? Also, I'm sorry, this music is just... what? Like... it's just weird. Let's go back to... can you install CM Griffing's tab extension? No. That's a hard no. That is not happening. I dread that. That would seriously... no. I'm already sweating thinking about it. Like, I can see you redeeming 3 hats, so I can also see you redeeming, like, randomize all the tabs all the time. You will once it's working. Option Shift K, Apple logo. No. I want to find out weird special characters regex. I want to have all of them. Hey, someone has wanted this. Please don't do that. Little Unicode baby angels like this one are dying. You're killing 20 years of DOS. Negative match? No. I don't want to do negative match. It does, I found out by accident yesterday. Interesting. Very interesting. You have a dash in the middle of the character class. Okay, let's try a negative. Sure. We could do a negative one. Negative look ahead. For doesn't start with this. Must be Boolean. Text. Isn't this text already? Oh, you can't use regex match in a where. Where? We can just do %%. What? That doesn't work? So how do you escape a % then? This is a weird thing I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't think you can use regex contains either. Ah, but RMB is in there. Let me just see. Ah, there's only 2 anyway. What do I care? Ah, I don't need to clean it up. We already took out the... We already took out like the backslashes, so it's fine. So I think we're done. I mean, we're done. We're not done. We haven't started the analysis, which is the cool part. And guess what? For the analysis, we're gonna switch. Because I don't wanna do this in here. I want to do it in Metabase. How about that? Just need to bring up Dockeroonies. Metabase. More base, buttery biscuit base. Okay, so that's starting up. What we're gonna do is... Watch what we're gonna do, chat. Insert into personal dot sc likes cleaned. Ooh, wait, is that the wrong? What was the format for this? It's all about the base. Buttery base, nutty base, buttery biscuit base. I think it's just into. Is it just into? I think it's just into. Jolby, thank you for your contribution to Bunnycam. That is super nice. Where are we with that now? Chat? What's the status? 40%. Okay. 15 days left, so technically we're halfway in terms of time, and we're at 40%. Okay. It's introspecting, as you can see here on the bottom. Don't know why it's taking so long. Wow, my RAM has just spiked to like 100% usage. Holy moly. This is crazy. Why is it doing all of this? It's crazy. I just need to refresh this one. Docker and OBS, not a good combo. Yeah, this is crazy. Is there a lot of lag because of what it's doing? Or did it go away again? It's probably not too bad, I guess, right? If I cover my mouth, then you don't know if there's any video synchronization problems, right? Well, there's a table here, so it's fine. Docker OBS. Yeah, my RAM like spiked. It was 2 FPS. Oh dear. Yeah. But now I assume it's a lot better. Let me check the preview. Oh, that looks better. Okay, so this looks good. And you wanted, Jordan, you were saying something about lowercasing something. Lowercasing, uppercasing. You're gonna lowercase all the... Oh man, I could have removed the stupid dot too. I don't want to do that again. Whatever. Yeah, we back. Okay, I'm emptying the recycling bin. It might be loud. Oh, that's okay. It's not so bad. All right, so we have success. Make a new folder here. 2021-07. What day is today? 05. SoundCloud. Actually wanted to save this into my folder before I forget. So let me please do this momentarily. Thank you. I'm just gonna call this colors query. Yeah, just to standardize the string values in case you want to tokenize the sentences string values. Solid idea. 96 is the one from today. Ooh, I just moved it. That's not good. Shouldn't do that. So I'm just moving a couple files. Yeah. So what do I do now? What do I do with this table? Well, the SC likes cleaned table is now a source for me. And I can actually go ahead and close DataGrip for now because we're not going to need it anymore. And I can go ahead and fire up my localhost where Metabase is. And that, my friends, is how we changed to light mode. Hey, UK Maddles, or UK Mad LZ. That is the maddest landing zone I've ever heard of. Welcome, and thank you for the raid, my friend. How was your stream? Bit of a short one, I think. I saw you go on just after me. Light mode and raid at the same time. Yep, that's how it works. That's how it works. Oh, it could be that he hasn't heard me. He's just dropping StarCraft lurkers on you. Honestly, all right. I'm okay with that. I'll take whatever I can get. You're lighting up my whole street. How big is your display? And why are you projecting my stream onto the side of a building, noob? Is that how you watch everybody's stream? Actually, that's a really cool idea. You just take a projector and just beam it onto the side of a building. Rage quitting headphones, so missed whatever you said. Ah, yeah. I said hello and welcome. And thank you very much for the raid. And what else did I say? I said, how was your stream? I think it was a short one. And if you're not following UK, you should definitely go check out. Ooh, Dino. Deno? Deno? Dino. That's interesting. Mashing more bits together. Not big enough. That's what she said, noob. We need that bot running. Deno. Dino? So Robert Deno, basically. Postgres. So the idea is, where is this thing? Personal SC likes cleaned. So the idea is now I can use this cleaned table to do the cool stuff because I can write SQL here directly. What am I missing here? TypeScript naturally on V8. Think node with types. Interesting. Okay. What have you haven't missed anything. Dark mode. Is there dark mode for Metabase? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's look. Fine, maybe there is one. It works in full screen. There's a request open for dark mode in February last year. Night mode is only available when you go full screen. How do I go full screen? I don't even know what that means. Dark reader for Chrome. Yeah, but this looks nice. And I mean, it will mess with stuff if I do... it will mess with my data science. Green button. Is there a green button? I can ask it a question. You don't know if you don't try. But it will mess with my visualizations. You'll just have to put up with it. So we can do all kinds of cool stuff now. Now it's about figuring out. Aha, yeah, but that doesn't actually start dark mode, from what I understand. It's also gonna mess up everything. Yeah, see, I don't know. That just cuts off everything for you, so. I don't know. Maybe there's a thing in the admin. Hold on. There's maybe. Hold on. General. Blah, blah, blah. Off maps, localization. Public sharing. Caching. Ugh. This is not this stuff. Account settings. Yeah, whatever. You can get Metabase dashboard to go full screen and then switch it to dark mode. Yeah, I can't be bothered to do this now. I'm more interested in trying to see if I can find out what kind of recommendations I can do about... Oh, I can write the SQL first. Dark mode extensions are horrible. Just answered how to full screen. Most of them are. So I can write all the stuff in DataGrip. If you all are super crazy about dark mode, then I could technically write it all in DataGrip. Or I have a cool idea. Let's do like this. I'll write it blind first, okay? I won't share my screen. I'll just write it blind. And DataGrip is JVM, horrible performance. Yes, but it's dark mode. so chat. Oh, come on. There's only so much I can do. I can write the whole query first and then just switch to the screen when you want to see it. How about that? Correct answer is have 128 gigs of RAM. Let me show you. I have 64 actually. So it's not so bad. All right, I'm done with the visualization. Are you ready? I'm done. So the answer is 726. Who would have thought? Yeah, I'm not on M1 TD. That's why I have 64. I bought my computer last May, which is why I had to basically evaluate if I was going to wait for the M1 or not. And I decided not to wait because I needed a new machine. But yeah, I have a 16-inch, so wouldn't have been an option anyway yet. They're still working on that. But the answer is 726. So there you go. And what's cool is I can actually change these. I can change this to 100. And then this is like 200 to 500. And then this is from 500. I should change this to 200. There we go. So chat, what do you think about this recommendation for my music? I think it's pretty nice. it's not very, doesn't really tell you anything. So we'll have a quick go at writing some SQL. This is for music. Yes, it is. Buckethead? That track is amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write some SQL. And you'll just watch me without seeing my SQL because y'all don't like light mode. How about that? I have the clean table, so I can definitely do whatever I want. The first question that occurred to me was, basically, do I prefer older or newer tracks? So that's something that Jordan, you asked, which is why we should include the release dates. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't have the release dates for a lot of the tracks. Cannot watch a person's face for longer than 90 seconds without asking for a political statement. I love SQL. That's my political statement. No, you're just gonna have to deal with light mode. So do I prefer older or newer tracks? And for that, we have to look at something, which is the track release date. So basically we're gonna do case when track release date is not null, then filled. And then we're gonna do end. Select blah count star from May perfectly clean table that definitely exists group by one. Yeah, it's basically perfectly clean. We don't need to do anything. And grouping. Okay. So we have yeesh. Case when track release date is not null, then filled. End grouping. Count star. Count star. Group by one. Syntax error. Eh? Case when track release date is not null, then filled. Else not filled. End as grouping. Okay. So we have 206 filled and 520 not filled. So the track release date is not that useful. We do have track created at. However, track created at is just the date it was created on SoundCloud. But we could already use this as an indicator, let's say. So we have track created at. Fine, let's use that. Okay. Okay, let's use track created at. So we have track created at, and then we have the duration. We'll get to that later. The track created at is we have track ID, track created at, so now we know each track and we know the created ats, right? So now we can start to bucket them. And the way that we bucket them is by doing a date trunk of the track created at. And I think we will truncate to month, I guess. Oh, we should actually extract instead. Extract track created at. Let's extract the year. Track year. I think that's right. What flavor does Metabase use? I don't even know. Version? Variant? How do I know what flavor they're using? It'll be whatever your DB is. Ah, okay. So why doesn't extract work? Oh, right, because extract year from, that's why. So there's no syntax completion here, which is why data grip is a little bit better. Thank you, Jordan. Extract. Month. We're just gonna plop them together. We don't need to though. Do we need to? I don't know. Count track ID. That's probably not gonna work. I feel like that's not gonna work. Could not identify an equality operator for type JSON. What? There's only one answer to this, chat. Go back to data grip. What does that even mean? You mean like you said before, Jordan, that we should do? Don't know what flavor of SQL this is, but you don't have to alias, so you can group it. No, in Postgres you don't have to. Which is quite nice, actually. Interesting. Is track ID JSON? Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that was the issue. I'm gonna write all these here and then I'm gonna visualize it later. Because I'm lazy. And because you all wanted dark mode. Although I'd also prefer dark mode, just to be clear. Well, I can't type today. Order by 1 and then 2. That's not working. Huh? It's not ordering correctly. What kind of nonsense is this? Oh no, sorry. There's some months missing. Yeah, so one thing we could do now is also generate a series. We could generate a series of basically... Okay, so there's every year. There can't be any tracks 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 2009, there's also a track. Okay. But we need to generate the month. Generate series of 1 to 12 with interval of 1. Does that work? I don't know how to do interval. Need to rename your track month. Oh, thank you. Didn't catch that one, Jordan. Generate series of 1 to 12 with interval of 1 month. 1. Ah, it's not. Hold on. Month. Wonder if I should. I just want to have a series from 1 to 12 that I can join onto that, so I can union it. Just so I have the months where there's 0, if that makes sense. Because like here, for example, 2009. You know what? Yeah, weird. 1, 12. Oh, you don't need interval. You just have 1. Oh, as integers. Perfect. Okay. But how do I get them into the month? How do I get them into track month? I guess it's a full join. SCC? SLC. Full join. Oh, you know what? I don't need to. I can just do like this. As gen dot wonder if I need to do it this way. To have it renamed properly, generate series as track month. I'll just do month. Gen.month equals slc.trackmonth. I generate series for your years, cross join with a generate series for your months, then full outer join.
Wow.
Oh, hey, -1. Thank you for your follow. Appreciate that. It doesn't know this, obviously, which is why this doesn't work that way. But you could definitely do. You do. Oh, what was that? Generate series. I mean, you could do that, yeah. What about if I do like this? Basically, generate series as track month. Then I do this. Then I do a select. Viewer geolocation is taking Cloudflare warp location instead of real one. Oh, really? I never noticed that. So we'll do that. I don't really like nested subqueries, but we'll call this SLC. And then we can output this entire thing. Yeah, the counts are going to be off this way though. I think. Because it won't be able to join them. Generate series for years, cross join with a generate series for your months. But I already have the years. If you cross-join your months with years, you can join on year and month. Because then you've got syntax near join. Ah, wait. Select star from generate series. But with a cross join, internet went bust. Yours or mine? Have similar data but from last.fm. Oh, I know all last.fm, but I have never used it. Oh, I'm glad you're back, Minus. Hope your internet's okay. I'm just wondering, actually. I have a different idea. Jordan, I have a different idea. You don't need the cross join. Specified more than once. Yeah. Here. Ah, yeah, that was the problem. Order by year, month. That's a nice solution. Then we call this our track list. Yeah. So that's the track list. Then we do select star from series. And then we do... So that's our main table, right? And then we want the left join. Track list. TL on TL dot track year equals ss dot year and or would be an and TL dot track month equals ss dot month. There we go. So we do ss.year, ss.month. Nice solution, Jordan. I like this one. That's really nice. Coalesce track count. Like count? Track count. And we'll do coalesce track count 0. as track count. Another way of doing this is by having a constant date dimension table you can always join on. Yeah, I know, I just don't have one. I could just generate one probably in here somewhere, so I don't have to keep doing generate series. Just, I don't know, partition it by like microsecond or something. I've wanted to do that for a while, but yeah. Cool. So now we have our final analysis. Let me switch back to Metabase and burn your eyes. Execute. Now we go to the visualization. X-axis, year, track count. Oh, we already found something. What? Is it trying to like format it? That's kind of stupid. It's formatting the year weirdly. How odd. Let's do text. That might be better. There we go. So apparently 2015 and 2016, I quite like tracks from there. I wonder why that is, especially in like October, November. I don't know why that is though. Why do I like music, especially in those months? But there's a definite cluster here, which is really weird. It's quite significant. It could be that SoundCloud overall had more tracks at that time. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't know. Anyone have any assumption why that could be the case? Interesting. Is there a difference in month of year? Marginally. Don't know if there's a better way to split off these. I could probably do combo. Just plot month on the x-axis. Oh, just month. Month is relatively consistent. It's pretty consistent. I mean, October seems to be the most popular, but I don't know why that would be. It's interesting. Kind of funny. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. But yeah, so October and June. I mean, October is the clear winner. I don't know why that is. Not sure why that is. But okay, I'll take it. Next question. So, do I prefer older or newer tracks? Hard to answer. It's relatively evenly distributed with a sort of peak in 2015, 2016. But who knows why that is? There could also just be more tracks then. Let's open up a new query. Another thing I wanted to do technically we don't need this. Next question. There is a field in this table. Oh, that's the raw one. Sorry. There is a field track duration. I'm wondering if there's a sweet spot for me, like between track duration and genre. If there's like the perfect length and the perfect genre of track. So also none of the tracks have BPM basically. Very few. So that's pretty shitty. So between genre and track duration, there might be something there. So what type of genre and duration do I like most? What the? Okay. Does Postgres have a duration type, so you can store it as hour, minute, seconds? Yes. At the moment it's in milliseconds, which is fine, because it's just linear. But I can change it after, for sure. Okay, so I want to have track ID, track duration milliseconds, and track genre. Now, we have to work with the genres a little bit. We have to see what we can do. Because I'm not really sure how good... come on, just any alias, who cares? There's still 281 genres, so we can't really, like, we have to somehow classify these. And this is where something comes in that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Let me go get the link for this. I've been wanting to do this for some time. Yeah, this one. So I would like... Oh! You really got me. You got me on that one, Ian. Welcome in, Ian. How are you this evening? Good toot. I also have a toot for you. Did you like that one? So... this is pretty interesting. There's a full text search that you can use with something called TS Vector. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time, actually. A long time. So basically, what it does is you add a column type of TS Vector. And what it does is it stores lexemes of a description and body. So basically, a lexeme is a normalized representation of English so that a query for move can match text like moving, moved, etc. And this kind of is our case, right? This is exactly the case that we have. We have essentially a lot of stuff which could have similar, like one of them could be chill. I don't know, let's do order by one. One of them could be like written as Okay, there's some obviously some very stuff, but like alternative and then alternative rock would match together, or those are actually the same. Very strange that it... Oh, there's a white space. Ugh. Okay. Well, we'll trim these as well, obviously. Something like this. But yeah, like for example, base would also match something else here, or chilled, chill, chill house, chill out might all match the same key. I don't know exactly how this will work, but it's worth trying out because it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's something I feel like doing it today. Even though it may take a long time, I feel like doing it today. So we're going to use this guide to figure out how to do this, because I have literally no idea how to do this. So we have... They use an example of Shakespeare. We just have text from the track genre. So let's say we have distinct. We have this as genre. Okay. So we have to put something into a TS vector. So to TS vector is how you convert plain text to TS vector. Okay. So if we do b trim... Oh wow, that was interesting. Let's try... I know it's cutting off here. I know it's cutting it off. Hold on. So if we do distinct track genre, and we do to TS vector, we just do this outside here like that. Okay. So it's put these into all of these things, right? So as the amil, right? 2 and 1. So that's the lexeme. We also want to give a higher weightage to the scene description. Okay. So now I have... all the lexemes. Hold on a second. I want to give a higher weightage to the scene description relative to the text of the scene so that a match in the description is ranked higher than a match in the text. That's not a problem for us. Okay. So we add a TS vector column, which we have. So next we populate it with the weighted lexemes, which we don't have. That's fine. Then we create an index. This will let Postgres run our full text queries on the index rather than the table rows. Okay, so we have to put this into a new thing. Now we're all set to query the data. The query goes something like this. Select star from scenes where TSV @@ Q. The @@ operator is a Boolean operator that returns true when the right-hand side value of type TS query matches the left-hand side value of type TS vector. Jeez, okay. Sorry, one sec.
I think I am getting a text message.
I did get a text message.
Ah, there it is.
Yes, so where were we? we? Okay, so select star from scenes. So if we did with livestreams, I don't know, as, and we just did here like a little subquery majuji thingamajuji, and then we do select star from livestreams. Where where I can't type today. Genre vector at this one at plain to TS query, and then we do base. Okay, that's cool. Let's try with chill. Oh, nice. This is cool. This is kind of cool. But how can you group them directly? How can you group them directly? Oh, right. TS rank. Okay. So here are two lines that are matched better against smell sweet. TS rank. Hold on a second. Select. Then we do TS rank. And then genre vector Q as rank from livestreams. I wrote that wrong. Livestreams. Does anyone else think this is super cool? I think this is really great. From livestreams, comma, plain to TS query. I don't know. Sound, or let's try house as Q, where genre vector at Q. What a track. Oh, this is super cool. Okay, so they all rank the same for this keyword, because they all have the same house in it. So maybe this is not the best use case for this. There's just one more thing left to do. The query returns the whole of the body column. What we really want are highlighted snippet, just like how a Google search returns snippets from a page. So genre. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I can deal with this. Oh, those backslashes are still in there. That's strange. At the moment, it's just doing a kind of like keyword thing. Making a web app. Okay, we're not going to make a web app. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Because you've got like all these crazy functions that you can use here in SQL. It just amazes me, like, what's possible, you know, with technology. So would love to group these together. So if I do dub, for example, interesting. And if I do dubstep, yeah, so it's just matching anywhere in the word. Chill was a good example, because it had the chilled one. But I guess genres don't really behave in this way. Exactly, this just looks like it's doing a like on a lowercase version of a split version of your string. Yeah, I mean, with chill, it's doing a kind of like, right? It's sort of doing a like, but I just don't know. There's probably a way to get more out of it. I'm just trying to find a better way to cluster them, because 277 genres is too many. It's just too many, Jordan. It's too many. So I don't know if I should classify them somehow. Looks like you'd need full text, like user reviews or descriptions. Maybe we should use something else than the genre. Maybe we should just, maybe we should use the tags or something. Maybe we should use the tag list. That seems to be generally filled. The genre is pretty crappy. Let's try that. Maybe try with the track tag list instead. Why not? Can't hurt. Tag list. Oh, it won't be in here, will it? Track genre, track, tag, list. Tag list. You could split them into an array, splitting on single quotes, then unnest them back to rows and group on that. For the tags, yeah. I'm just wondering if it let's see what it does with the whole thing. I'm curious. So let's see, lexemes. Okay, so this is interesting. This is definitely more interesting now. It's starting to break up all the words into these lexemes. So this is good. Let's try this. As tag list, and this is tag list vector. I mean, splitting them into an array is also a possibility. But I actually like having all of them together. I think that says a lot. Tag list. Tag list vector. Where tag list vector at Q. Okay, so let's try chill now, for example. Oops. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. So there are some that rank higher. Order by rank desk. This is fun. So obviously, ones that have higher chill counts rank a bit higher. So this one has the Vibe Guide, Chill House, Chill Summer Beach. But that tells us a lot. It tells us a lot about the track. It says it's very chill. Interesting. Let's try the same with bass. Man, I would love to do this with the entire library of SoundCloud. How awesome would that be? If someone's listening right now, if someone in chat is listening, I will honestly love if someone would get this Node.js package and download every single track info about SoundCloud's track library, because I would love to run this kind of stuff on every single track on SoundCloud, just to see like maybe Venn diagram visualization or something. How awesome would that be, chat? Seriously, how amazing would that be? I don't even know what kind of visualization I would use for that. It's just mind-blowing to think of the volume. So this one has tons of base keywords, which is why it ranks so high. Yeah, I know there are datasets like that, but not in SoundCloud. That's the problem. I would love to do it for SoundCloud in particular, because I use SoundCloud a lot. So anyway, this is cool. I quite like this. I think it's very interesting. This is super interesting. So what do I do with this? What do I do with this now? Because I cannot loop through with every single keyword. That would just give me the same number of rows. I could take keywords and compare the ranks with each other. God, how am I gonna do this? I would love to run it against like all the keywords. With like a looping function, which I've never written in SQL before. Basically get a list of all the genres of music that exist from somewhere. Bring that in here as a master list, and then run my list of tags against that list of genres to populate a ranking. But I don't know how to do that. Honestly, I have no clue how to do that. Music brains? What's that, Minus? Oh, Open Music Encyclopedia that collects metadata. A complete data snapshot of the entire database is generated twice a week. Download the database? Sure. Not trying to bust your vibe, but people have been struggling to do this for like 10 plus years. There's probably tons of people that can help you. No, it's not busting at all. Definitely not. No. Would recommend you talk to Last.fm. Yes, talk to Last.fm. It's one person. I mean, I understand the complexity behind this. No question. Nice, they use Postgres. My personal agenda with SoundCloud for now was figuring out if my personal likes have certain certain tendencies, let's call them. Also, TD, if you're still there, I actually forgot to show you that I have another hat that I forgot to show you. They might have an inclusive data set. The people that aggregated probably solved some inconsistencies. It's just a matter of how underground you are. I don't think I'm that underground, but I'm definitely not super mainstream. If you listen to artists that never release music, it diverges a lot. I listen to some fairly obscure stuff, but most stuff is not that obscure. If you're only looking for music metadata, you can start here with the basics. These files should help you get everything you need. If you're looking for more advanced analytical data, you should look at... Oh, okay. Cool. EU Mir. Latest. What, that was it? No. What? That can't be. What? What was that? 16 bytes. That can't be. Oh, that's the download. Wait, what? That's strange. Why is that? I don't know. Okay. Let's open up this one. MD5 sums. Dump. Which dump do I want? Stats? Okay, I need to look at this when I have some time. It's very interesting. Minus, thank you very much for that link. I had no idea. They even have a live data feed? What does this mean? Stay in sync with the main server. Oh, okay. Not that advanced with it, but it's usable for a couple of years. Okay. Each data dump snapshot provided over FTP includes a number of files. Here's a rundown of what they contain. The basics. ASC files. PGP signatures for the files. In order to verify the downloads, you have to get public key, blah blah blah. MD5, checksums. Core music brains database. Most normal catalog uses only require this database. So it's the MB dump tar BZ2. Okay. So let's do that. MB tar dump. This one. MB dump. 3.7 gigs. So I think I'm gonna do that later. I can run the download now. Twitch is mostly up anyway. I have a nice fat internet pipe, so that should run smoothly in the background. So that's fun. Yeah, I don't know, like my use case here is interesting. Oh. We also didn't exploit all things TS Query is capable of. In 9.6, TS Query got another operator that can be used to match phrases. Oh. That is very interesting. Postgres supports full text search in other languages like German, Italian, Spanish. Okay. This is interesting. Phrases would probably cover... operators. Okay. The former means that lexemes before and after it must appear adjacent to each other in that order. The latter means they must be exactly n lexemes apart. You know that the original use case for this, by the way, that I had in my mind for using this full text search with the TS vector was the cooking stuff, to figure out if certain recipes use the same techniques, because then I could say, oh yeah, I really like this recipe because it's made in this way, and then I could find other recipes that are made in the same way, even though they have completely different ingredients. It's the same steps, for example, which I thought would be pretty interesting. But I'm basically a nerd, so I don't know if anyone else finds that interesting. 57 seconds, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Very, very interesting. This whole topic. I'm not really sure now how to apply this to the genres. Like, I understand minus what you were saying. I totally understand what you're saying, and don't feel like you're getting me down or something like that. I'm just wondering how to apply it to my particular problem, which is I have 277 genres. And so to understand if there's a certain type of duration and genre combination which is interesting for me to listen to out of my 800 something tracks that I like, it would be interesting to be able to look at both those things together. Of course, I can't do that to genre if there's 277. It's just, there's no, I need to find a grouping that could reduce that to a smaller list, basically. $277 is not that much, no, but over 800 tracks, it's just too many. That's the thing. When you have tracks with 7 genres, well, tags, but yeah, we were looking at the genres before. But yeah, I mean, would help more if you could tell what is genre and subgenre. Yeah, I wish. These are all the tags. I don't know if the tags are super useful, but we could definitely do something like from base data. I mean, we could do, this is a tag, livestreams, and then we do the same thing. We could do the same thing, but not with tags. We can do it with genre livestreams. So we have a genre. It's a track genre. Track genre as genre. And then we'll do genre vector. Track genre. Okay, so now we have both. Now we have, for each track, we have a track ID. Oh, we need to do this, hold on. Track ID. Technically we could do this in the same thing. I don't know why I'm doing this in separate ones. Just do it here. Easier this way. So we'll call this livestreams. Track ID, track tag list is the tag list vector. Clean this up a bit. Why didn't, that's weird what it did here. Why is it putting that there? Strange. I don't know why it's doing that. But essentially, what we can do is do track ID, tag list, and then we can do genre And then we can do TS rank. Instead of TS rank, I wonder if there's another function. TS filter. TS lex size? That looks interesting. TS vector functions. Do I want to send it to Google for scanning? No, I'll just open it. It's fine. Or not. Okay. Here we go. Here's the list of functions, people. This is where it's going to get interesting now. So we have concatenate TS vectors, TS queries together, text search operators, num node, mat and cat. Num node is used to get number of lexemes plus operators in TS query. Query tree. Set weight. Strip. 2 TS query. We already have that. 2 TS vector. TS headline. That's interesting. XYZ. Oh, that's just the matches. TS rank. Rank document for a query. Okay. TS rank CD. Rank document for cover density. So you have a rank cover density 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, 1. Postgres, SQL, full text search is a wonderful method. 2 TS query, wonderful. Rank 0.1, because that appears in that rank. Okay. TS rewrite. Searches for the given TS query in the target and replaces its occurrences with the substitute. Ah, okay. Using select command, TS rewrite, update trigger. Here it is. TS lex size. Used to test a dictionary. Huh? I don't understand this. Returns an array of lexemes if the input token is known to the dictionary, or an empty array if the token is known to the dictionary but is a stop word, or null if is it an unknown word. Expects a single token, not text. Here's a case where this can be confusing. I don't think that's what we want. I don't think so. TS parse default. Parser name. Let's try that. TS parse. Parser name. Parses the document, returns a series of records, one for each token produced by parsing. Each record includes a token ID. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know this existed, but that's really useful. Technically, you could do some really interesting stuff with that if you had a lot of jarbled text. Do a lot of cool stuff. Dictionary testing. I should definitely try this just to see what it does. I'm curious what it does. Let's just see. TS Lexize, English STEM. Let's do the genre as dict. Could not identify an ordering operator for type JSON. Oh. Rank genre and rank T. Order by track ID. Whatever. I don't care really right now. I'm just trying something out. Genre. Vector. Okay. Track ID needs to be text. Oopsie. Alright, this is what we've now produced. This is fun. Look at this. So they've got this track, which is genre electronic, is dictionary electron. House, which is house. It's like the root. Dance EDM, electron, future bass, hardstyle, trap, dance and EDM, dance and EDM, dance and EDM. Could be interesting. The rank of the genre is 0 against... Oh, for bass, right. Because we're ranking it against... Oh, what if we don't... Ah! What if we rank the tags inside the genre, or the genre inside the tags? What if we rank... That's a weird idea, but let's try it. So if we convert genre to that TS vector, and then we plug that into the tag list, then we can see how well it ranks. Is that possible? It's very brute force, but technically it works. And if we did that per genre, why is this only returning 146 tracks though? Oh wait, is that only where the genre exists? Oh no. Do we not have a genre for like where genre is not null? Track genre. Okay, there's still quite a few. 664. Strange. What's with all the other ones? That's a bit strange. What's happening to the rest of them? Where are they going? Oh wait, what if we take out the where? Does that do weird things? Ah, because the tag list doesn't exist. Right. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's not so bad. Is it? Okay, so we can take that out. But I think I'm gonna have to kind of finish up soon. Yeah. Because it's like 12:30 here. And it's a school night. So I can't really stay up super late. My mom's gonna get angry. Okay, so we have to do this at least where genre is not null. So we still have quite a few tracks where that's the case. So this is like a TS rank. The serpent. Okay, so we'll do like that. Select star from TS rank. What do we want to do? We want to do genre. We should probably love that line. I have to finish up because it's already tomorrow here. What time zone are you in, Minus? Genre, count, distinct, track ID, track count. And which line are you referring to, by the way, that you liked? Group by 1. Order by 2 desk. Serpent. Just a pun, you started streaming yesterday. Yeah, I did. So this is very, very wrong because if we just group them by genre, it's not gonna work. So we need to group them by TS rank. Rank T. Now we'll have to define some bounds because some of them have 0. But they're matching for different genres. Although this already tells us something, actually. This already tells us something very interesting. This is the distribution of... Haha, this is actually kind of cool. This is the distribution of how my tracks rank for what types of genres I'm listening to. Because basically there's like, that's kind of, is that right? I wonder if that's the right conclusion. Oh no, I have to order by 1. So basically there's 179 tracks. I think we should group these, but there's already a lot of grouping happening here. TS rank must have like a inherent kind of favoritism in how it splits technically you could put them into percentiles. Or something like that. Yeah. I'm not sure how to deal with that. I think what this says is that my likes... Check out list of online music databases while you're offline. Check if one of the DBs is a superset of your listening data. Ooh, that would be really cool. Like if I found like, I know exactly what my listening type is, and then I get to... Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's kind of a cool idea. That's a very cool idea. Yeah, that's a very cool idea. Thank you, Minus. What time is it for you? Are we in the same time zone? I feel like we're in the same time zone. But yeah, this already tells me that like a lot of my tracks fall into the same genre. No, that's the wrong... No. So a lot of my likes fall into pools of the same genres. Doesn't mean that they're in a small genre subset. It just means that a lot of the tracks are kind of grouped together. Fascinating. This stuff just blows my mind. So yeah. We need to say thank you. And for that we have to switch tracks. If you're still with me, thank you very much for sticking with it today. This was a very challenging topic, not gonna lie. I don't know if I will continue with this because it's just my likes and I don't know how useful. Live to win till the end. Yeah. I really don't know. I don't know what to do more with my likes, kind of. Like there's a few other things that like the duration thing would be something maybe to look at again, but that's a relatively straightforward thing. It's not that complicated. So yeah, I will see you on Friday, most definitely. In the meantime, I wish you a very, very, very good week ahead. I hope it's very enjoyable. -1, thank you for the follow again. I appreciate it. And that's it for today. And we are going to go raid Splashly. So please do show her the support that she deserves, as she is a wonderful streamer. She's currently coding a Twitch bot, so that should be quite entertaining to watch. And I hope that you have a good week. And that's the end of the track. So the timing is pretty good today. Oh, I didn't. I was about to loop again. So, if you have questions or anything you'd like to tell me, just reach out on LinkedIn or my website. I think my website command is here. Thank you, Minus. I appreciate that. It's a pretty challenging topic, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And see you soon.